Hey guys, what's up? Alec back with the daily cryptocurrency. And how's everyone doing today? Happy Valentine's Day, by the way. We're going to be talking about 3 to 5 different cryptocurrencies that I'm going to be watching and buying potentially pretty heavily in February and March. So make sure you stay to the end of the video so you can see some details why I like these coins, some price points where I'm looking to buy, where I'm looking to sell at. And also, if you're interested in the giveaway winners, if you entered the giveaway, make sure you stay to the end because we will be going over that as well. First off, let's do a little Bitcoin update. So on the week, we saw it as high as 45K, which was a lot of positive momentum, and it led other altcoins and smaller gaming coins to build up a lot of steam and some percentage points and some nice gains that we had. Then we saw it sell off to around 41,000 where we're at currently. We see a lot of consolidating going on. We still have an upward pattern of Bitcoin going on as long as we stay above $40,000 is the main important thing with Bitcoin. So tracking Bitcoin, we're trying to stay above 40K. That will also help our altcoin situation going on and allow me to be a lot more comfortable holding some of these altcoins. Now, the second one we're going to be talking about is going to be Solana. And this is one of my favorite ones to load up on because I don't think the cat's out of the bag on Solana yet like it was for Ethereum. The reason why Ethereum gained so much popularity last year specifically is because of the use case. Everyone realized that it was way faster than Bitcoin and way more efficient. And people are going to start realizing the same thing with Solana. They're going to realize that Solana is way more faster, way more efficient than Ethereum. And in my opinion, that's when Solana will have a huge rush up. And we can see right now it only has a market cap of 30 billion. But if we have a huge rush, I think that Solana could easily 3 to 5x to around $300 to $500 per coin when people realize how good the use case of Solana is. Now, there's some arguments being made that AVAX and some other L1s are better than Solana. They're already establishing their name in the NFT space, and other than OpenSea and Ethereum NFTs, I think Solana has one of the biggest user bases when it comes to NFTs. Solana is an up-and-coming blockchain that I believe to be heavily undervalued despite its recent performance. Solana is outperforming other non-Ethereum smart contract platforms in nearly all metrics. Solana is still highly undervalued and should be a pivotal part of your crypto portfolio. When evaluating cryptocurrencies to invest in, my main goal is to find projects that will experience a faster growth rate than Bitcoin in medium and long term. Therefore, despite the recent runs in its price, it is a firm conviction that I believe Solana will be a top 3 coin in terms of market cap in the not so far future. As a part of my new crypto series here on Seeking Alpha, I will cover several cryptos and evaluate them based on key indicators that I believe are imperative for finding undervalued and industry disrupting projects. The key performance indicators that we look at are industry disruption. What problems is Solana trying to solve? Tokenomics and holder distribution. Will buying pressures be favorable for your investment? Decentralization. The more decentralized, the lower the risk from the future regulation and the SEC. Number 4 is development, decentralized apps, and GitHub looking beyond the price. Number 5 is value analysis and institutional money. On which crypto is Wall Street placing its bets? And then number 6 is risk and competitors. Tokenomics and hold distribution. The tokenomics of a project is one of the most critical metrics to scrutinize before investing. This information is readily available on the web for all crypto projects, but is frequently overlooked by many investors. We want to evaluate the inflation, hold distribution, supply of tokens, and be sure that the buying pressure on the investment will not be hyperinflated in the future. Solana has a max supply of around 500 million tokens. However, these tokens, only 300 million are currently in circulation, which is an important thing to always look at. And Coinbase will actually tell you that information most time on most coins, by the way. Therefore, the current inflation rate sits at around 8%. Though an inflation rate is not necessarily a bad thing, as it is a way for the ecosystem to reward its validators for running the network. An inflation rate that is too high could devalue your investment Fortunately, Solana has what's called a disinflationary inflation schedule. Example, as time passes, the inflation rate goes smaller and reduces. Currently, the disinflation rate is 13 to 15%. In other words, the inflation rate of 8% is decreasing by 13 to 15% each year. Overall, the current disinflationary inflation rate is not the best, but it is undoubtedly stronger than most other cryptos out there. And by the way, Ethereum is deflationary also. So here you can actually see a little chart, a little graph. The rule of thumb for many cryptos that over time the decentralization improves. Think Bitcoin, Ethereum. As the network ages, more stakers / nodes on board into the project, and the wallet distribution becomes more evenly as early investors sell and new ones buy in. So here you can see the total evaluators and the launch year of some different blockchain projects, which is pretty interesting. This is section, by the way, is decentralization. And a lot of people are worried about Solana's decentralization. So I think that's one of the biggest risks when investing in Solana is the decentralization of the project. And now we're on the next one, which is value analysis and institutional money. Let's dig into some numbers. Ethereum receives no institutional money in October, while Solana receives just over 36 million. While looking at the multiple ratios between inflow of institutional funds and market cap, Solana scores a 1.8, while Ethereum fails to score. The lower the multiple suggests unlocked value. So here you can actually see some of the different flows, assets, week, month, and year to date. And you can see a bunch of different projects compared to each other. You can pause and look through that. So now we're on to risks and competitors. The market that a Solana is penetrating does not come without fierce competitors and hiccups along the way. Ethereum, Cardano, Polkadot, and a long list of others are all set out to beat Solana and have a very talented development team. However, the most significant risk to Solana is that if Ethereum can pull off Ethereum 2.0 seamlessly and increase its transactions per second to over 100,000, additionally, even with the high gas fees on Ethereum, over 80% of the NFTs are still being minted on the on Ethereum blockchain. All right, so if Ethereum 2.0 releases, transactions per seconds go higher than Solana. 2.0 Ethereum's going to save itself, and Ethereum will easily be the GOAT, and Solana or nobody will be able to replace Ethereum. That's why Ethereum 2.0 is so important and why 2022 is a make it or break it year for Ethereum. Though I do foresee the issue related to Ethereum scalability will eventually catch up and open the door for Solana and non-Ethereum blockchains to take a piece at the smart contract platform pie. Even if Ethereum 2.0 exceeds all expectations, I believe Solana is well positioned to climb to the number 3 spot in the crypto market behind Bitcoin and Ethereum. Solana also has a few hiccups on its track record. In September, the network suffered a DDoS attack when bots flooded the network with over 400,000 transactions. The overflow of transactions on the network resulted in the blockchain maxing out the transactions per second, which resulted in Solana being unusable to access Solana applications for some time. Basically, Solana was down. Nobody can send or receive it. It was a big deal. One silver lining of this event was Solana did reach the number of transactions per second that they claimed could be reached before a network failure. And here we see a little chart, a little graph between Safecoin, Solana, Avalanche, Elrond, Polkadot, Bitcoin, Ethereum, and Cardano. And here you can actually see them ranked on decentralization, scalability, transactions throughput, transactions fee, and a bunch of other different metrics. So if you want to screenshot that graph, that could be definitely very helpful in the future for you. And here's another picture of the graph if you want to screenshot it again. So final thoughts, it scored a fantastic score of over a 90%. All right, any asset that scores over 40 in my crypto model metrics being a part of my portfolio, and any scored above 45 will be a significant portion. I believe that Solana is going to be one of the top performing cryptos in the next market run. If you don't own any now, I would suggest entering at market price with a small position and then buying on dips in the low 200s. All right, and this is way lower. It's only $90 per coin right now. Remember, this is not financial advice. This is just someone's thoughts and opinions. I foresee Solana eclipsing 20% of Ethereum's market cap very soon, and I still believe the price at discount even in the low slash mid 200s. The upcoming year will be a hyper growth period for Solana, and I see the asset surpassing $500 per coin during the time and possibly higher depending on how crypto market performs as a whole. You're not too late on Solana. As a super interesting one of below $100 per share is why I'm so bullish on them. $200 per share, I'm not really that excited to be buying at Solana, but under 100, that's very attractive for me. Even if I'm holding them for short term and selling at $150 to $200 per share, that's a 50 to 100% gain from $96 per coin. Okay, so I'm super tempted to load up on them. I personally have thousands and thousands of dollars in Solana. They're one of my biggest positions with over $5,000 to $7,000 in Solana, plus some Solana NFTs. And I hope you guys like when I deep dive into some of these coins so you can have a great understanding of what's going on with them. And if you do, just take a second, smash the thumbs up button. I greatly appreciate it. The next coin is Polkadot, down 16% on the week and 32% in the last month. All right, this is one that was at $55 per coin in the past at an all-time high, and it fell to $12 per coin in the past too. So under $15 per coin is where I'm really trying to buy this one at, and at $12 per coin, I'll definitely be loading up pretty heavily on them. Polkadot has some of the best staking rewards also, with only $18 billion market cap. I think it can be a lot higher than that. So if we see what's going on with Polkadot, you'll see Polkadot protocol is designed to allow unrelated blockchains to securely talk to each other so that the value or data can flow between, say, Ethereum and Bitcoin blockchains without any intermediary, which is a game changer, and that's why I'm so bullish on DOT for long term. Not to mention the staking rewards are some of the best from all the cryptos. It's also designed to be speedy and scalable via the use of many parallel blockchains or parachains, which you'll hear more about in the future. Right now, parachains is a very early word that nobody really knows about, but I think it'll catch some traction in the future, and some more blockchain coins will be built off parachains. So parachains take much of the processing demand off the main blockchain. The DOT token is used for staking and governance. How it works: Polkadot uses proof of stake consensus mechanism. So it's the opposite of proof of work, which Bitcoin uses to secure the network, verify transactions, and distribute new DOT token. There are several ways DOT holders can interact with staking system, depending on how much time, technical knowledge, and money they want to devote by staking and participating in the network. You may be able to receive DOT rewards. Keep in mind, the reason Polkadot can process all this information is because that many parachains do a lot of the heavy lifting for the main relay chain. As a result, the Polkadot network can process more than 1,000 transactions per second compared to about 7 transactions per second for Bitcoin and 30 for Ethereum. As the network grows and more parachains are added, Polkadot should be even faster with speeds that could hit even over 1 million transactions per second. So that's why I'm so bullish on Polkadot. Also, I think that people are going to start wanting to hoard Polkadot in the future because of the staking rewards. Pretty much on any platform you go to, Coinbase, or not Coinbase, but like Voyager, Crypto.com, Binance, Polkadot earns you like 12 to 15% annually. So it's one of the highest staking coins on many different platforms, which I think will draw a lot of interest to this coin. I think around $50 per coin is an interesting place to start selling, and I'm looking for at least 100% gain on Polkadot from $18 per coin minimum. So 100% gains minimum I'm looking for. Remember, it's not financial advice. These are just all my own thoughts. And the last one we'll be talking about in this video is going to be Polygon. Comment below if you guys want me to talk about more coins like this in detail like this. Comment below which coins you want me to talk about next. I was actually thinking about doing FTM in this video. And I was even thinking about doing a gaming crypto like Engine Coin, for example, also. So let me know if you guys would like to see that. Polygon is the one we're talking about, though. It's under $2 per coin right now, so it's a very cheap one that you can buy for $1.65. I like the technical analysis that it's following. Right now, it's basically following a super fundamental pattern that's super easy to swing trade. So here you can see 1, 2, 3, and then 4, and then actually it's hitting 5 right there. All right, so it's the 5th time it's hitting this support. It's an upward support that I like, and it's right at the current support right now, and I think it can be traded for above $2 per coin as an easy swing trade. However, this is one that you pretty much want to hold for long term. Polygon, I probably have around $3,000 total in Polygon, and this is a great long-term scaling solution that you want to be involved with in 2022, because I think scaling solutions are going to be huge. We already talked about DOT. Polygon's a little bit different. It's an Ethereum token that powers Polygon Network, a scaling solution for Ethereum. Polygon aims to provide a faster and cheaper transaction on Ethereum using layer 2 side chains. So instead of parachains, they use side chains, which are blockchains that run alongside the Ethereum main chain. All right, users can deposit Ethereum tokens to a Polygon smart contract, interact with them within Polygon, and then later withdraw them back into the Ethereum main chain. The Matic token is used to pay the transaction fees and participate in proof of stake consensus. How it works: picture Polygon being like an express train on the subway. It travels along the same route as the regular chains, but it makes fewer stops and thus moves faster. This analogy, the main Ethereum blockchain is the local train. To create Matic and secure the network, Polygon uses a proof of stake consensus mechanism, which means that one way you earn money on Matic will be via staking. So validators do the heavy lifting. They verify new transactions and add them to the blockchain. In exchange, they receive a cut of the fees. Delegators stake the Matic indirectly via a trust validator. This is a much lower commitment version of staking. Keep in mind, the Polygon network allows you to do many of the same things that the main Ethereum network allows you, like buying NFTs on OpenSea, but the fees are often a fraction of the cent. So that's why I think that this one will be so popular. You can try decentralized exchange like QuickSwap or SushiSwap, yield generating lending and saving protocols like Aave, NFT markets like OpenSea. So OpenSea, imagine paying gas fees on OpenSea for a fraction of the price just by using the Polygon network. So that's why I think it's going to be so important. That's why I'm super bullish on Polygon. That's why I'm also liking the price point it's currently at. We went over the technical analysis in the beginning. It's following the upward trend pattern. And remember, for any of these coins to really take off and hit some new all-time highs and the price targets that we're looking to sell at, we need Bitcoin to do good. So it all relies on Bitcoin. We want to see Bitcoin to 45 to 50 to 60K, and we'll see a lot of our altcoins starting to take shape and blasting off. Stayed this long through the video, we are going to be doing the NFT giveaway now. So we only had 28 people enter, and we have 5 winners that we're picking. So now is going to be your best chances to ever win one of the giveaways. You have 28 entries and 5 winners. So the chances are really good. Remember your number. There's going to be some new rules also. You have to message me. So I'm not going to reach out to you. You have to actually watch all the way to this part of the video. You have to remember your number. And if I call your number, you have to message me on Instagram, and I will happily send you your new NFT. So remember your number. I'm pulling up all of the people's names now. You can see the names. Remember the number right next to it, and let's go pick 5 winners right now. All right, so we have a random number generator between 1 and 28. The first winner is 18, so congratulations, 18. Second is 21. Third is 18 again, so we won't call that one. So third one is 13. All right, fourth winner is 28. And then the last winner, our fifth and final winner, is number 3. So congratulations to all the winners. If you saw your number get called, go ahead and message me on Instagram, and I'll be more than happy to send you your NFT as your prize. So if you guys appreciate that video, smash a thumbs up, share this video with a friend. If you want to join my close friends list, make sure you message me on Instagram. I have a few spots left. That's where I post all my buys, my trades all the gains that I'm looking for, 10x growth, all the next coins that I think are going to pop off, I post there, how much I'm buying, when I'm selling, and much more handy dandy tips and tricks, something that you can learn all the time and weekly as well. So message me on Instagram if you want more information on that. I'll shoot you over my website so you can actually see for yourself. Go over my website, see what information you'd be learning, and if it's inside your budget, and if it works out for you, I'd be more than happy to get you started out and help you become more comfortable with cryptocurrency trading. And we also do NFT training courses for beginners as well. So guys, I'll see you in the next video. Remember, don't time the market, buy the market. Peace.